Greetings and salutations. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. This is going to be my second installment of Homebrew Wednesday. I'm glad you can join me. Unfortunately, it's very boring. I don't really have that much to show you that's brew related. Last week I showed you the 15-gallon batch of American Pale Ale I've got in the other room, and not much has happened. You know, it was fermenting like crazy, so, you know, finally by Wednesday, you know, the fermentation had subsided enough I could pull out the blow-off tube and stick in a regular airlock. But since then, the airlock has really not slowed down a lot. It is just tick, 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 constant bubbles. So I was hoping that this video, you know, I could rack the beer and we could, you know, via YouTube, everyone could share the experience of racking the beer with me, because it's cool the way I do it. I do another filtration when I rack, and you know, I rack through the bottom. I've got a spigot on the bottom of the big fermenter, and you know, I drain into a funnel through filter media and really end up with some clear beer in the long run. But part of what I attribute my clear beer to is the whole 2 stages of filtration. But I'm already planning my next batch. I know it's really late in the season, it's not really summer anymore, but I want to make a wheat beer. I didn't have a chance to make a wheat beer all summer, so I'm going to make sort of like a fall, really late summer, early fall. I'm going to make a pineapple coconut wheat beer. It should be pretty good. This is my first time returning to coconut since the first batch of beer I ever made, which went horribly wrong, as many of you might have seen on YouTube. And that also, unfortunately, involved coconut. What I'm going to do this time is I'm just going to put a large amount of coconut water. I'm going to mix it in with the wort after the boil, before primary fermentation. And the good thing about coconut water is it's not greasy and it's not going to mess with head retention like putting in a lot of like greasy shaved up coconut. I'm also going to put in, you know, like some blended pineapple right after the boil also. I don't like putting fruit in during the secondary because you get a lot of hitchhiking bacteria on fruit, and it has a tendency to putrefy independently of the beer, and then it lends that putrefied fruit flavor to the... And there's ways to avoid that, and I know a lot of people put fruit in secondary, especially people that make a lot of like Belgians and stuff like that, but I'm not that experienced, and the few experiences I have had generally make me inclined to not add fruit in the secondary. The only exception being my jalapeno beer, or my chili pepper beer, which was delicious, and I did add peppers in the secondary and had absolutely no issue with that. But fruit, I've had some bad experiences. I try to steer clear of that. So anyway, let me unplug the tripod. I'll show you the beer in the other room, and that'll probably be it for the video. All right, so here we go. All right, so now we're in my brew house, my brew room, I should say, and you can see it's slowed down a bit, but it's still really going strong. So it looks like my battery's gonna die, but not much to show you here. Just I can't rack this until it's done fermenting, so maybe next week we'll have a better video for you. But for now, happy Homebrew Wednesday. See you later. Thanks.